Scrafty Insane Gamers, and welcome back to more Pokemon Black and White Random WiFi Battle. So, I've made a brand new team, and no, it's not the Caracosta team. I just thought I'd make this just to tide you guys over while I was, perfecting that strategy, and I think I've almost got it. Anyway, this is a new Trick Room team. Yeah, Trick Room again, but I love Trick Room, and I'm trying out some different Pokemon this time. And, Musharna, I just noticed, can also get telepathy, so I decided to try it out as a Trick Room starter. So anyway, we've got Musharna and Zurazukin. Freaking punk rock, yes! So anyway, there's a Hydreigon and a Superior. Now, Musharna has something that Ubemu does not, and that is an immense amount of bulk. An immense amount of bulk. Anyway, I faked out Superior because I knew he was going to attack me with a Dark-type move. That's obvious. But I can easily live that because I'm freaking Musharna, man! This thing doesn't die. Ever. Ever. I don't think I've had it die on me once. In fact, no, I haven't. Anyway, so fake out the Superior, and set up my Trick Room. So now I'm ready to start doing stuff. Zurazukin is awesome, by the way, just saying. In a Trick Room, it completely destroys. The fact that it's really bulky helps as well. Anyway, go for a Psychic on that guy, because I thought it would kill, but apparently not. Musharna doesn't have as much special attack as Ubemu does. So anyway, High Jump Kick Hydreigon, obviously it's gonna die. I mean, it's a freaking Hydreigon, and I'm kicking it like a freaking punk rocker kicks, somebody who listens to jazz music, possibly. So, I get my overconfidence boost, otherwise known as Moxie to you people who play the English version. English versions of games. What a rip. Anyway, he's gonna Dragon Tail me out, so that sucks. He obviously knew that was coming, but oh well. And I get sent into the worst thing ever. Here's my Samurott, my Daikenki. Well, Samurott is the English, but it's Japanese, okay? I just got done saying that. Anyway, so it's the worst possible switch ever, because he has an Electros as well, and I'm like, oh, great. So, this, Superior's about to die to my Psychic. Now, I was a bit concerned about Electros and maybe outslowing my Samurott, but luckily Samurott is slower, and this is a wide lens Samurott. It has all special moves, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, and Air Slash. Yes, it gets Air Slash through breeding. That is so epic. So anyway, I don't kill it. It like just hangs on and then hits me with Thunderbolt. So I'm like, okay, it probably won't kill me because I've got a lot invested in bulk, and he gets a crit. Oh my god. Yeah, that kind of sucked, but in the end, it didn't, because I get to send out the most epic member of this team, except for Sunflora. Yes, Sunflora is on this team. A Pidgeot! And this isn't just a Pidgeot, this is a banded Pidgeot, so this thing is totally beast. Anyway, out comes its own Samurott, so I'm like, lol, you're gonna die. So this Pidgeot has Brave Bird, it has U-Turn, it has Return, and just for the lows, I gave it Giga Impact. So I should have used it here, but I didn't want it to miss, so I used Brave Bird instead. And, you know what they say, what goes around comes around, crit for a crit. Goodbye, Samurott, I get a crit Brave Bird. Good job, Pidgeot, you're so freaking epic. Pidgeot belongs on this Trick Room team, especially this one. So anyway, can't wait to use Sunflora, that's gonna be sweet. And one thing I do have to say is, I had to use my Excadrill from my other team, you'll see in a sec, because my, big, what's it called, Golurk didn't work. I don't know why. I have to just look at the salve again. It probably got the location wrong or something. But anyway, Golurk doesn't work right now, so I just had to put another ground type on there to hold its place. So, Excadrill is just temporary. I don't even use it in this battle. So, anyway, out comes Musharna and Pidgeot. I chose to start with Pidgeot because he had a lot of flying weaknesses. He had some fighting types and a couple bug types and stuff. Anyway, he leads off with a Gigalith and a Licky. It's just like the two things that resist Pidgeot. I'm just like, oh, wow, come on now. So anyway, this opponent is actually using a Trick Room team as well as me. So this was a very interesting battle. Turns out he's faster than me, so he gets an Ice Beam off before I get a chance to U-turn on the Gigalith, because I'm trying to break it sturdy. And I figured that first turn I wouldn't set up Trick Room because I'd scout to see who's faster or whatnot, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So I get the U-turn off. Doesn't do anything, but then again, it's a Gigalith. Why would it do anything? It's a giant mountain of stone, and you really expect a bird pecking it to do something? Anyway, I just call it back, and I think I sent in Zurazukin here. Yeah, Zurazukin, freaking epic. Love this Pokemon. It's awesome on this team, but I think I've already said that. So, anyway, I have Energy Ball on Musharna. In fact, it's got the same set as Obemu, except it can't get T-Balled. I have Charge Beam instead. Oh yeah, he used Stone Edge. It would have done maybe about half. I mean, it's Musharna's just bulky as crap. Nothing hurts this thing. So anyway, go for the Energy Ball. Now, this is weird. I don't understand this, but he has a Focus Band on a Gigalith. What kind of sense does that make? I guess you could activate Sturdy and then activate a Focus Band, but that seems like a really stupid item to have on a Gigalith. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it allowed him to live that attack, so whatever. I guess that isn't too bad, because it gives me a chance now to set up my Trick Room, because he withdraws his Licky Licky. As you know, Zorozukin has Fake Out, so just fake out the Gigalith. I mean, it's pretty simple. Anyway, out comes the Scizor. Now, normally I wouldn't mind Scizor, because, you know, if it's in a Trick Room, then obviously it's not too bad. I mean, especially if it's... I'm going to use a Tailwind Scizor one of these days, because I know I used one before, and it was pretty awesome. It was that big barrel strategy where I swaggered the big barrel and then set up Tailwind. I think if you watched Ray PBR battles, you might have remembered that. But anyhow, he protects. I don't know if he predicted the Fake Out. He might have just been predicting an attack. So anyhow, I set up Trick Room this turn, which is actually pretty vital, because now I can outslow his Gigalith, which is kind of weird with Musharna, but then again, Musharna is really slow. I mean, it's a freaking fetus. How does it even move in the first place? And fly, no less. Oh well, so let's just finish off this Gigalith. Hopefully that freaking... What is it? 30% chance of that Focus Band activating, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, Energy Ball the Gigalith. I don't know what Scizor's gonna do, but either way, it's not gonna one-hit KO Zorozukin or Musharna with any attack it's gonna do. This is weird, but Musharna has a Focus Sash. I only gave it that because I wasn't sure how bulky it was actually going to be with its EV spread, but yeah, it's pretty bulky, so I don't think that's really necessary. I can probably put something else on it. Anyway, High Jump Kick the Scizor, see how much it does. I know Scizor's got pretty good defense. That does a lot. I'm impressed with that damage, I really am. So, after Zorozukin gets one Moxie boost after it kills something, it's pretty much rape. Oh, and by the way, Zorozukin has Head Smash. Yeah... It is as awesome as you might expect it is. I mean, I've seen multiple Salamences, Arugamoth, or Volcarona, as you like to call them, you English-speaking people. Yeah, it just completely destroys them. It's so epic. Anyway, out comes a ridiculous Reniculus. So, Scizor's got +2, and it's gonna Bullet Punch me. Look at how well Musharna takes this. What a beast. It did, like, just over half. And this thing isn't really defensively invested. It's more just HP, special attack, and a smidgen of special defense. It doesn't have any defense EVs at all. So that was extremely impressive. Anyway, take out the Scizor there. I mean, goodbye, Scizor, stupid bullet-punching freaking noob cake face thing, whatever the frick you want to call it. Anyhow, the ridiculous Reniculus outspeeds my Zorozukin, so that kind of sucks. And it goes for Focus Blast, and it hits, so that kind of sucks even more. But Zorozukin is like Punk Rocker, not gonna die because it's Punk Rock. Focus Blast isn't gonna kill it because it's Punk Rock. Excuse me. In fact, it does about 70% maybe? Yeah, I'd say about 70. So I like Zorozukin. It's really bulky, and it's decently powerful, so it's perfect for a Trick Room situation, especially the fact that it can get, you know, with Fake Out support. It's great. Anyway, Crunch doesn't kill the ridiculous Reniculus, which really surprised me, but I guess that thing does have a lot of physical defense, though, doesn't it? I mean, it's, people normally use it as Calm Mind, or like a Calm Mind set, so obviously it's gonna have a lot of physical defense. So he sends out his Licky Licky again, and this is basically over. Musharna can outslow the Reniculus, and Licky Licky is not going to enjoy a high jump kick to the tongue. I know Licky Licky is epic, but it can't, like, absorb that with its tongue. It can probably absorb the energy ball with its tongue, maybe, like, lick it, grass flavor, but it's not gonna, you know, when you take a foot to your face, you typically die. Anyhow, down goes ridiculous. I was gonna use Charge Beam because it looks really cool, but I didn't want it to miss. So, yeah. Finish off the Licky there, and I guess we'll call that game. So, let me know what you think of this new Trick Room team. Obviously, I'm going to use Sunflora next battle because Sunflora needs to be used. Hopefully, I'll get Golurk to work. So, oh, and I'll have the Caracosta strategy done very soon. I've got basically 4 team members, just need 2 other ones. I'm kind of building it around that strategy, and it takes a lot of thought, so. Anyhow, see you guys next time for more Pokemon Black and White Random Wi-Fi battles.